Hey, welcome back to more live coverage of the Tom Holte Norwegian Open. We're down to the quarterfinal stage. Two players on the show mat for you, young Sander Johansen and multiple world champion Stephen Williams from Wales. The players are just having trial ends. 12 ends to be played. So final trial end for the players now, and then we'll get underway. Both these players playing pretty well. Sander came through a game against Steve Burrows in the last 16. I watched Steve Williams playing Patriots Arwell Morgan earlier. Great game. Went to a tie break. Stephen winning it with his last bowl. Perfect draw. So we should have a good matchup in this game. Don't be confused by Sander's shirt. He's actually wearing a Ireland World Cup shirt that was given to him by former world number one Mark Beattie a couple of years ago. So here we go. First end. Sanders leading off. Show mats. Well, in fact, quite a few of the mats are actually playing slightly quicker one way than the other. So this is a slightly slower way compared to back down the way, which is a bit quicker. So Stephen just looking to open up this. Yeah, good bowl, good weight for the job. Very experienced, obviously, Stephen Williams. Yeah, it's a good spot for Sander. Might give him a chance with his last bowl. Only one down though. This side of the show has been holding off. Stephen's on meetings here. It's just not come back enough. The angle of the jack looks like it will take it between Stephen and Sanders' bowl at the back. Might just look to punch this through. Yeah, stepping out to it, so I think he'll just play this. Yeah, it's just going to hold off, I think. Yeah, unlucky. So one One to Stephen, one bowl to come. Just gone through, I think. Yeah, one to Steve. So first end. So for those who might be watching without sound, we've just put on the scoreboard. 1-0, one end. Yeah, good adjustment from Steve there. Didn't quite touch. Yeah, so Sander just looking to disturb the shot bowl. It's pretty close. Yeah, has opened it, so not a bad bowl. Yeah, Steve's sticking with the backhand. It's a slide between the jack and his own bowl. Might be a bit narrow. Lays two though. Is a bit quick from Sander. He'll need the jack, I think. Well, you got a touch. Still favour one down. Just a bit over the pace, really. I mean, if he got the jack clean, he would have dragged it to his own, but still wide open for both players. Yep, good from Steve Williams. Still a bit of room for Sander to draw in. Yeah, weight's better. Just whether it'll hold up with the jack. No, just unlucky. Just caught it on the tight side. So good effort. One to Steve. 2-0 after two ends. So trophies they're playing for. Two more sessions to come following this game. Next session will be the Cup semi-finals and the Shield and Plate finals. So into N3. Steve, see here, had been caught out again for getting it slightly slower this way. Yeah, shake of the head from Sander as well. Yeah, better from Williams here. Yeah, this will drop right back for Sander using a Taylor ace. Yeah, it's taking the shot. Yeah, Steve dropped again. Another couple of feet needed on that. So chance for Sander to drop a second in here. Might just dip off that. Yeah, just pushed it a couple of inches too wide. Steve will probably stick to the draw here. Yep, and a good line. Weight's better too. Whether it'll get all the way back. No, just hung out a fraction. So that bit of pace extra made it hold out. Another chance for Sam to drop a second in. Yeah, better line this time. It's egging it on. Yeah, it's going to get there. Yeah, good ball. Two to Sander. So 2-2, three ends played. Sanders pushes a little bit again. Yeah, he looks up to the sky. He knows they're getting it a bit quicker this way. So chance for Steve to put early pressure on in this fourth end. This looks good pace from Williams. Yeah, good touch. Could be useful. Steve will just look to drop inside of that ball now. Yeah, a nice line. Looking very good. Just wants to finish now. Yeah, very good from the former world champion. Seeing lots of messages from friends taking delight in telling me that Liverpool are now losing to Man United in the Premier League game today in England. I'll just stick to concentrating on the bowls, I think. Yeah, again, good line from Williams here. Finding it well now this side. I didn't see it. Well, obviously last bowl shot. I'm not sure who's holding second, whether it's Steve's front bowl or Sanders that Steve just rested against. He knew it. Just pushed it. The line was good if he had dead weight, but obviously just drawn the ditch. Steve just having a quick look. So last bowl of this fourth end. Again, great line from Steve. Just slightly over. Pretty sure definitely a one. Could be two now. They're going to call for the umpire. Shower. Call for Craig. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, it's a big hall here. You've got to shout quite loud to get the umpire's attention. Yeah, Steve favours his bowl here. So remember, one so far to Steve, measure for two. It's close. Craig's going to double check this. Yeah, two it is. So it's 4-2 to Steve after four ends. Afternoon, Alex. Missing you this weekend, my friend. Hope you're okay. Yeah, both players just struggling a little bit with the weight difference here. Sander again, they're just 18 inches, nearly 2 feet short. Good spot for Steve with that bowl. So, and Sander add the extra weight. Yeah, good line. Still needs it to run a little bit. Yeah, getting there. Yeah, that's good. Here's the shot. Alex just reminding me he's still got my shirt, my Norwegian shirt he borrowed last year. That's okay, mate. Just look after it till I see you. Not a problem. I have picked up myself another one actually this weekend. One of the Grenland Bowls club shirts. The guys who are hosting us this weekend, fantastic job those guys do. Hi, Mari. It's Simon. I'll try and find out Kennett's score for you. Steve with a good result there. It looks like it's 8-4. I'm not sure who's up, Kennett or Jonas. I'll try and find out for you. So, Sander 2 down now. Yeah, fair effort this. Yeah, good bowl that is. Wants it to drop. It's really unlucky it hasn't dropped. Good bowl though. Holds a shot. So Steve with a chance just to flip this bowl away or edge the jack. Just draw weight. It's just going to grip on the outside. Yes, that Sander's down. He's unlucky. So one more bowl to come on this fifth end. Sander holding one. Yeah, he's willing it up. Needs to drop inside. It's going to go. Yeah, it's a good bowl. A good two from Sander there. Ties it up at 4-all after 5 ends. So, yep, 4-all, 5 ends played. Sander looks to the sky again. He knows what he's done. He's gone short jack, and of course, playing the quicker way now. He's just overplayed it. Yeah, Steve with a pretty good weight. Yeah, just in front. Yes, Alex, Michael playing Aruna there. He's been looking up at the sky quite a lot. I'm not sure how he's doing in his game, actually. I didn't notice the score. Good reply from Sander. Yeah, close here from Williams. Very good. Perfect draw. Oh, that's unlucky. If he got a clean run on that, would have been good. Just flick Steve's bowl. Yeah, Mari, if you're still watching, I can tell you Kennedy's actually winning that game. I think it's 9-4 after 8 ends, possibly. Check it for you again shortly. So Steve just wants to drop in behind this. Needs to run a little bit. Yeah, it's good. Really good. Perfectly played. So Sanders' last bowl. This 6 end. Looks like he's attacking slightly. I think he's looking to get in off of Steve's short bowl there. And just tell by his action there, just flicked it. Rather than a follow through, he just flicked his arm, so it's pushed it wide. Steve just looking now to see if it's two. Yeah, this is really good. Very good from Steve Williams. So I think Sanders conceded three there. Just check. Yep, 3 shots it is. So 7-4 to Steve Williams after 6 ends. Yeah, you just see this weight really is catching them out. All 3 bowls short so far. I think Stevie's game's actually finished, Colin. Not, it's right behind the sign there, so I can't see the score from here. When you actually, I think they're talking about something because there may be an issue with the scores. It does say 11-2 after 6 ends. I'm not sure who to, but there seems to be some discussion. I'm not sure really what's going on. Sander needs to edge pass, where he gets a little help. Cheeky fist pump for a lucky wick. Wry smile from Steve Williams. Sander will take it. Yeah, Steve just looking to just overdraw this, dropping off his own bowl. Needs to be lucky. Yeah, it's a good bowl. Nudged it enough. He'll be happy he got that clean rather than a front wick. But still, chance for Sander. Sander could play at this. If he clears both bowls out, he could get a three, but I think he'll just overdraw this. Yeah, looking pretty good. Oh, he's walked right. Oh, it's gone right through. That's unlucky. So it was two to Steve. That looked pretty perfect, but flicked the bowls and ran straight through the gap. So touch unlucky for Sander there. That would have brought him right back in the game. As it is, it's two for Steve. So he dropped into a 9-4 lead now after 7 ends. So yeah, just touch unfortunate for Sander there. Still 5 ends to play, so plenty of time. Yeah, better lead bowl from Steve Williams there. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's okay. He has been playing that line very well, Steve. Just sat out slightly, so it does give Sander a chance. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what I see again. He's just flicked that a bit. Don't know if it'll. Oh, yeah, it's coming back. Yeah, got a result. So wasn't sure if I was just going to run by, but did just pull in enough. I think Steve will keep this backhand. He is playing that line well. Just sit in the bowl or just push a jack through. Yeah, line's very good again. And he's just, yeah, it's just over it. Just over it. It's unlucky. Half the bowl too wide. Yeah, that's good enough for two. Lots of shot bowling. Lies two shots. So again, Steve could play this on the forehand. Just look to flip the jack towards the camera here, where he's got two bowls waiting, or he might just then draw it. Options either hand. Yeah. Yeah, playing the draw. Yeah. Sticking with what he knows. Yeah, just gripping on the outside again. Don't think it will come back in. Just slightly over the pace, really. So chance for Sander to get back into it. Just turned his hand on that again. Yeah, you can see by his face. Something he needs to work on a little bit, but we'll get to. Steve indicates two. So stays in the game, 9-6, 8 ends. So yeah, as you can see, 9-6 after 8. So one of the other quarterfinals is finished. Yeah, Kenneth Howe got through 11-5 against Jonas Hager. Gary McNabb in a tight game against Jim Broberg. 10 ends played. I think Gary is just up on that. Yeah, 12-7. So he's just picked up a 3. So 2 ends to go. He's 5 shots up. Yeah, good shot from Sander. Could have just done with catching that slightly thinner. His ball would have run through to the jack. So I think Steve will be playing down through this now. Back position. Yeah, that's a good result there. Chip both bowls out. So laying probably 2. So yeah, smoother delivery from Sander there. I think it's just pulling up short though. Second bowl though. Steve will want to absolutely nail this jack now. Yeah, just sticks with a draw. He sits in front, it'll be good. Yeah, just edge that bowl down, so looks like 2. So Sander's got to play the perfect draw. Slightly tricky hand here. If you're a bit wide, it will hold. Got to be perfect weight to let it come back. Yeah, it's a good line, but he's not here. No chance for Steve to get a 3. So Jim Broberg just pulling back another couple of shots, so it may even be 3. So he's 12-10 to Gary last end. Steve here just wants that to run a bit more. I think it's just short. 2 it is, yeah. So 2 to Steve. Both of them saying they had all that space, couldn't get near it. Steve now leading 11-6 with just 3 ends to play. So his experience, I'm sure he'll just be managing this. So just again, for those who might be watching without volume, just wait for the score to change. So 11-6, 9 ends played. Yeah, great start from Steve Williams. He's bowled that hand so well. Of course, 3 shots here will just about do it for him. Yeah, it's good from Sander. Gets a bit of chalk. Nice touch up. Opens it up. Yeah, just tracked on that line a little bit for Sander. It was slightly overdraw pace, so if he'd had a 6 inches a foot less weight, he would have got under that bowl. So as it is, 2 for Steve. Sticking one out on the forehand. That's probably going to drop off. No, it's gripped. So yeah, it's a good bowl in the end. Really did hold on the edge. So pressure on Sander now. 2 bowls left. Can he just make the adjustment down on this line on the backhand side? He's definitely under it now. It's whether he can hold on with the length. It's going to run away. And again, just too much pace. Gary McNabb, Jim Broberg game's down to the last bowl here. I think Jim's holding it at least one. Gary's last bowl coming down. Yeah, Gary McNabb's drawn shot, I think. Don't know if Jim... No, I think that is last bowl. Oh, just too wide for Steve that time. Yeah, it's very close with his last bowl, but not quite over that. Yeah, shake of hands over there. I think Gary McNabb has just got through against Jim Broberg. So that's Gary through to the semi-final as well. Stephen looking favourite here on this showmat game. Sanders last bowl with his 10th end. Used to swing big. Oh, I've got an edge. Yeah, just not enough. Still think it's 3. No, he can still draw. So Stephen jumps into an 8-shot lead. So Sanders going to need 2 full houses. 14-6 after 10 ends. So penultimate end. Sander needing 2 full houses just to draw. It's a likely scenario, but we'll see what happens in this end. Steve's just got to match bowl for bowl, really. Stevie Stafford getting on the camera there. Hi, Steve. So Sander needs us to get past. Yeah, good start. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, hi, Jamie. Yeah, Sander always plays without shoes on. In the 2 or 3 years I've known him coming to these events to play. In fact, I think I played him in his second ever match here, and I remember then he wasn't wearing any shoes a couple of years ago. Just think he's more comfortable like that. So change of hands. Steve putting good pressure on with his second bowl. Yeah, this is going to be short. Yeah, shake of the head from Sander. Hiya, James. Yeah, Kenneth's obviously through to the semi-final in the cup. I can't remember if there's any other Welsh through off the top of my head. I don't think so. Don't forget, guys, just pop onto the website. Click on the homepage. You'll see the information for this event there, and all the live results will be on there. So you can check who's doing what. Each round is published as soon as it's finished. So in the next sort of 10 minutes or so, we'll have all the results from this session up. We'll be bringing you live coverage of the semi-finals in the next sort of 15 minutes or so. And obviously full coverage of the final. Steve's last bowl there just sitting on Sander, so takes away the angle. Sander could play down on his forehand, sit next to the jack, and then try and play it off the mat with his last bowl. Wonder what he's going to look at here. It's not much of a shot really to open this up. I think his best bet would be to just get close to the jack, just try and leave his bowl visible a little bit to use. It's coming down the backhand. This is tricky because it's track straight. He's still not sure about it. No, he's going to change, I think. Yeah, he's playing white, just indicated. Very difficult, that shot, especially on a quick mat. So Steve's last bowl of this 11th end to come. In a very strong position, holding match lie. Doesn't want to leave us next to the jack, mind. If he is going to play forehand, I'll be tempted to run this around the backhand. Just needs to be past it, really. Yeah, it's good enough. It's past the jack, so he can't use that. Yeah, Sanders looking at her. Troubles, I don't think you can see that ball. Don't really think he's got much of a shot here. He might even just shake hands now. I think you'll just see a heavy bowl down the backhand side here and hope for the best. Yeah. Yeah, it's just going to play white backhand. I'm pretty sure this will be the last bowl of the match. Oh, God. Yeah. There you go. It's a couple of shots to Steve Williams, so he takes the match. 16 shots to 6. Brilliant performance by Sandy Johansen to reach a quarter final. Improving all the time. I'm sure we'll see more of him. But it's Steve Williams, former world champion, who goes through to the semi-finals. So that's it for this session, guys. Do hang around. We'll be back live in the next 10-15 minutes with more semi-final action from the Tom Holte Norwegian Open. Thanks for joining us.